Hi everyone! Welcome back to Mommy Guide. Baby, if you're a new mom or expecting your little one any day now, this video is truly for you. Let me ask you something, Have you ever wondered why breastfeeding looks so natural in pictures, but feels so confusing in real life? Trust me, you're not alone. Almost every mom starts with the same emotions: excitement, doubt, fear, and hope. And that's exactly why today's video is going to make things much easier for you. I'm sharing gentle, research-backed breastfeeding tips that will help you feel confident, calm, and connected with your baby from day one. When your baby arrives, breastfeeding becomes one of the first things you try to do. And even though it's natural, it's also a skilled one that both you and your baby learn together. So don't worry if things don't feel perfect in the beginning. With the right guidance, it gets easier than you expect. The very first thing to understand is the importance of the first hour after birth, often called the golden hour, if possible. Hold your baby skin to skin right after delivery. This close contact helps regulate your baby's breathing, temperature, and heartbeat. And guess what? It naturally encourages your newborn to start breastfeeding. During this time, your body produces colostrum, thick golden milk that's rich in antibodies and nutrients. It's like your baby's first vaccine. Now, let's talk about positioning, because a comfortable position makes a huge difference. The most recommended one for new moms is the cross-cradle hold. Support your baby's head with the opposite hand of the breast you're feeding from. Keep your baby close, tummy with you. Remember, your baby should come to your breast, not the other way around. If you lean forward, you'll strain your back and shoulders. Another helpful position is the football hold, especially for moms recovering from C-section. Place your baby under your arm like a little football, supporting their head with your hand. This keeps pressure away from your stomach and gives you better control over the latch. Speaking of latching, probably the biggest challenge new moms face. A good latch should not be painful. I'll repeat that. Breastfeeding should not hurt. If it hurts, the latch likely needs adjusting. Bring your baby close. Make sure their mouth is wide open like a big yawn, and aim your nipple toward the roof of their mouth. Your baby shouldn't just grab the tip, they should take in a good portion of the areola too. You'll know the latch is right when you feel a strong tugging, not pinching. Another common worry is whether your baby is getting enough milk. Here's something your pediatrician will always tell you. Watch the baby, not the clock. If your baby is having 6 or more wet diapers a day, seems content after feeding, and is gaining weight, they're getting enough. Newborns usually feed every 2 to 3 hours, but some feed more often, especially during growth spurts. That's completely. Let's talk about milk supply, because many new moms stress that their supply is low. In reality, most moms produce exactly what their babies need. The key is frequent feeding. The more your baby nurses, the more milk your body will produce. Skin-to-skin contact, staying hydrated, and relaxing your shoulders while feeding all help maintain a healthy supply. Stress can affect letdown, so try to breathe slowly and trust your body. Another big breastfeeding topic is engorgement. When your breasts feel heavy, hard, and uncomfortable. This usually happens when milk first comes in. To ease it, breastfeed often. Use warm compresses before feeding and cold compresses afterward. And gently massage your breasts. Engorgement is temporary and improves as your baby settles into a feeding routine. Let's also talk about burping, because babies swallow air while feeding. If they don't burp, they can become fussy or gassy. Gently place your baby on your shoulder or sit them upright on your lap, supporting their head and neck. Pat their back softly until you hear that tiny burp hit brings immediate comfort. For moms who plan to pump, remember that your supply responds best to consistency. A pumping session after morning feeding often works best because your supply is naturally higher. Make sure your flange size is correct. If it's too tight or too loose, it can affect both output and comfort. Breastfeeding in public is a big emotional barrier for many new moms. But remember, feeding your baby is natural, normal, and absolutely okay. Use a light cover or nursing shirt if it makes you feel more comfortable, but never feel guilty about feeding your baby wherever you are. Now let's talk about baby's cues, because newborns communicate even before they cry. Early hunger signs include turning their heads side to side, sucking on their hands, lip movements, and rooting. Crying is actually a late sign of hunger. If you offer your breast before your baby cries, feeding becomes much easier and calmer. Another essential thing to remember is that every breastfeeding journey is different. Some moms experience a smooth start. Others need time and help. If you're struggling, reaching out to a lactation consultant or your pediatrician can make a huge difference. There's no shame in asking for help. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. And finally, take care of yourself. Breastfeeding burns calories and requires energy. Make sure you're eating balanced meals, drinking enough water, and resting whenever you can. A calm and nourished mother produces a better milk flow and enjoys feeding more. Breastfeeding is not just about milk, it's about connection, comfort, bonding, and closeness. When you hold your baby close, look into their tiny eyes, and feel their little hands on your skin, you're creating a moment that stays with both of you forever.